And good evening, everyone. If Jonathan Goldsmith is the most influential man and interesting man in the world, then former Alabama offensive coordinator Lane Kiffin, hands down, must be the most interesting man in the Southeastern Conference, especially because of his antics over the last 9 months. Kiffin had one of his best years ever as a head coach, leading Ole Miss to an 11-1 record and locking down what would become an at-large bid for the college football playoff. But shortly after the Egg Bowl, LSU lured Kiffin away from Oxford and hired him to be the head coach of the Bayou Bengals in Baton Rouge. The move was not well received by Ole Miss fans. Just go look it up on social media. Now Kiffin wanted to coach Ole Miss through the postseason, and the athletic director denied him that chance. So he moved on to LSU, and by May of 2026, he made some interesting comments about the difference of recruiting players to Oxford, Mississippi, and Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Kiffin has admitted that the transition has not been easy because of the outside noise, so he decided to eliminate all of his social media, and according to him, he's now become a better coach because of that.
And it really wasn't a plan. And so I got off of all of it, and then it was still on there, and then I said, okay, I'm gonna go to another level, and I just deleted the apps. And it wasn't a long-term plan. And it was really interesting to see as I went through it, because Knox pushing me to do that, challenging me, allowed me to help other players, friends, coaches to say, man, you should try this sometime, because once you remove something from your life, you start to realize how many other people are addicted to it or need it.
Now, Kiffin's departure from Ole Miss got messy for a while, especially when it came to disputes over the hiring of assistant coaches. Despite that, he says that he's focused on the future, and that future is already looking bright with the Bayou Bengals. He's wasting no time putting his stamp on LSU, especially with a top-notch recruiting and transfer class that's built to compete for a national title.
It's just different. We're going to make this thing different than anywhere else to go when you combine LSU and us. And you're seeing it. You know, I didn't really want to say it, but you know, when you talk about the changes of places, somebody said it the other day. They said, like a month ago or whatever, they were like, well, he's been here 6 months and he's had more 5-star signees and commits than he did in the previous 6 years combined. You know, that's kind of proof to me of the decision and of the combination of the two, us and LSU.
All right, we'll see how much LSU improves in year one under Kiffin right out the gate as the Bayou Bengals take on Dabo Swinney and the Clemson Tigers on September the 5th. Kickoff inside of Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge is set for 6:30 p.m.